Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. First of all, you guys know the drill. If you guys please smash that like button, I'd really appreciate it, because to leave a comment down below, I don't care what it super helps the channel out. It's Tuesday morning, it's bright and early, we're back in the shop. I do want to take a second and thank you guys all for watching the channel. We are approaching 500 subscribers. We're about 200 uploads as far as videos on the channel. The channel is starting to grow rapidly, and I'm really happy for that, really thankful. Anyways, you guys are in control of the channel. If you guys could, I think the only thing I'm lacking in is a little bit of feedback on the comments and stuff like that. If you guys could please start leaving some more comments, let me know what you guys like, what you guys don't like. I really just want to know what direction to take the channel. I'm kind of like doing an automotive content, mostly DIY content. We're going to be doing a lot of lifestyle stuff, adventure, you know, road trips, vacations, stuff like that. So I'm going to take you guys along for the ride, of course, with that stuff. But I do want to know what you guys want to see more of. So if you guys could please leave a comment down below and let me know what you guys like and what you guys wouldn't mind seeing more of, what would make you guys watch the videos. I'd really appreciate some good feedback like that. But anyways, just wanted to give you guys a little update today in the shop. We are extremely busy. I'm already scheduling jobs for January, and that's just absolutely insane. Our whole January is almost booked up, actually. So today in the shop we do have a 2012 Lexus CT200h. Now this Lexus is a wagon. It's also a hybrid. It is an F-Sport package, which is just the trim package, but basically it's Prius on steroids. So pretty sharp looking car. So with this vehicle, it did get in a slight fender bender. As you can see here, the fender's kind of toast. I have it mostly loose at the end of the day yesterday. We are going to finish getting that off today. The bumper was also broken on the tab as well. So I have the bumper off. We're going to finish removing this fender. We do have to remove the rocker panels. We do have these fiberglass body kit extension rocker panels, so they are just a little bit thicker. I don't know if you guys can see the thickness here and the versus the thickness here. These panels are going to be dropping it a little bit lower. I tried to talk the customer out of them because they are fiberglass, and I just absolutely despise fiberglass parts as much as possible. But they really wanted to get the kit on there, so we are going to make it happen. Those are already prepped, ready to go. Bumpers prepped, ready to go. We still have to prep the little bumper plugs for the tow hooks here. We got a couple mismatched ones, so we're gonna go ahead and put those in there. We also have a universal front lip. Now this is a 3-piece lip. That's a pretty unique part. It was fairly inexpensive online. They're kind of just like a little splitter, but basically there wasn't a lot of options for front lips for the F-Sport CT200h. Now they did change this bumper a lot. So this lip, actually, since the bumper is already fairly low, we are going to be just placing these on the outer sections, and then same thing with the center section as well. We're going to be mounting this right there. Gives it a little more of an aggressive look. Now we will be prepping these and color matching these. That way they kind of flow with the car a little bit better. But there is a fairly inexpensive universal front splitter lip. Luckily the bumper is low enough. I think it will flow pretty good with the side skirts. We also have a rear lip. Now this is a urethane lip. We do have it sitting on here. It's a little dirty. We're gonna go ahead and prep wash this and get it ready. I already test fit it. Does look like it's gonna fit just fine. So we're gonna go ahead and prep that up and get that painted to match as well. So not only are we doing a little bit of a fender bender repair with the fender and the bumper, and of course we're gonna blend this door, we are installing side skirts, a rear lip, and a color matched splitter as well. So I hope to give you guys an update by the end of the week, so I can give you guys a little preview of what that's gonna look like. If not, I do want you guys to actually take a moment right now, pause this video, and go follow us on Instagram. It would be nice to get some of my subscribers from YouTube to go over to Instagram and actually follow us there as well. You will get a lot more of exclusive updates there as well. Not everything is covered on video. Pictures are a lot easier, a lot simpler to upload. So if you guys want to follow us, please go follow us on Instagram. I'd really appreciate that. Inside the spray booth, we do have a 2011 Toyota Sienna. Now this van had basically just a lot of cosmetic repairs that wanted to be done. We already did most of them. We are going to, of course, you can see here we have the front bumper cover. So we are going to be replacing the front bumper cover. And there was just various dings and scrapes along the whole side. So we went ahead and refinished the driver's door, the driver's side rear door, the driver's side rear quarter panel. We did these little tail light fillers. We did have some pretty severe damage on our rear door. Right here, there were several dents. I'm not sure what happened, but we went ahead and pulled those and repaired and refinished the rear door as well. We have a brand new rear bumper cover. The other one was kind of dented right in the center here, so we are getting ready to install this rear bumper cover. We already got our tail lights all back in. We redid this quarter panel, this tail light filler. We went ahead and fixed a few dings on this door as well. So virtually the only panels that we didn't touch were the front door, the two front fenders, the hood, and the roof. Now, of course, there is these upper sections of the doors as well that we did not touch, and of course the rocker panels. So I know some of you guys think, well, why didn't you just paint the whole thing for painting that much? It's not that simple. There's a lot more disassembly to do. Mirrors, door handles, you know, trim, headlights, antennas, stuff like that. Rocker panels, a lot more masking. So it actually kind of like triples the job essentially. So anyways, we are also going to be installing some brand new headlights here. Got two brand new headlight housings in the box. We will be installing on this when we take the bumper off. And we also have a brand new OEM antenna. So we will be taking this one out. He did install a universal. He bought this car from auction and he did install a universal antenna, but you can already see there, it did not even fit anywhere close. So we're gonna go ahead and remove that and install an OEM antenna. I try to go OEM if I can. Of course, aftermarket parts, as you guys know, don't always fit. So anyways, we're gonna try to get the assembly done on this today, and I do have to do some color sanding and machine buffing. So we are gonna finish it out by doing a full exterior detail on the thing, so it is going to get fully machine polished, and any rock chips or anything like that we'll go ahead and touch up as well. So it's going to look damn near new when we are done, and for an over 10-year-old van, it's going to look pretty sharp. So anyways, Lexus today, Toyota Sienna today. I do want to show you guys this too. I've been wanting to do a photo shoot of my 95 turbo Civic coupe. Now, one of the things that I've always wanted, I've owned this car since 2004, guys, and I've always wanted a spoiler. Now, it's funny because years and years and years ago, I was actually at a Honda dealership in Bellingham, and they actually had a Honda S2000, and it was a CR model. Now, in the mid to late 2000s, they came out with the Honda S2000 CR, and they basically gave it some extra trim package and stuff like that. Well, it had an OEM spoiler that was, this is a replica, of course. So it basically had this OEM spoiler on the back of it. And I remember looking at it going, that'd be pretty cool on my car. Well, it sat with me for years and years. And I was recently gonna do a photo shoot of my car, and I hesitated because I really thought that it was just missing something. And I've really wanted a spoiler that I could color match to the car for years and years. So I recently purchased the Honda S2000 CR spoiler, and I have it kind of mocked up there right now. I'm on the fence whether or not I go ahead and proceed forward. So far, I have been walking by this every day, and I do like it. I also like it without a spoiler, so I don't have to do this, but I've been looking at it for a few days now, and I do think I'm going to proceed forward with color matching it. So we're going to go ahead and color match the top fin here. And then the legs are actually sitting up a little bit. If you look right there, they're sitting up about an inch. So this will drop down an inch and also reduce the angle that it has right now. And these brackets actually have covers that kind of screw together that will go around and surround that bracket. So these I want to do gloss black, which will match my wheels, my windows, my roof, my hood, of course. And the rest of the spoiler I'd want to color match. That way it kind of flows with the car. I don't know if you guys have seen my Del Sol, but I did the same thing with the Del Sol, and I'm absolutely in love with it. I do feel like this spoiler is just a hair big. I'm not sure if it's too aggressive. I want you guys to tell me what you think, but I do like it. This car is supposed to be fun. I don't want it to be plain and subtle. I do want this car to be kind of like kapow, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and proceed forward with at least painting it, getting it remocked up there, and we'll take another look at it before we pop any holes in the car. So I want you guys quickly to just take a look and tell me what you guys think. Remember, it is going to drop down about an inch in the back, which will reduce the angle and the height, of course. I'm going to go around the lift here. Kind of hard to see. I actually like it from the front. I think this car looks really aggressive from the front, so I do think the spoiler will tie in just fine. We are starting to stockpile up some parts here for a Mazda CX-5. It's a 2021. It's gotten in a collision. So we got fenders, grills, bumpers, all sorts of stuff like that. We are waiting on a few more parts. We have a Toyota Highlander coming in. We are slammed, guys. I'm still looking for a part for my roof rack. It is painted and ready to go for the Acura RDX. We are looking for one more leg. We are gonna have to source that from a junkyard. I did find a website online that actually sells this whole rail on brand new in a box. It's about $100. I'm trying to avoid buying a brand new one, although it is a discontinued part, so I do believe that they might not actually have it after I purchase it, but we'll see. Anyways, real quickly, don't want to keep you guys too much longer. Also got a cowl hood for my square body Chev. It's a little bit beat up, but I got it for $100. This is a $400 hood plus shipping, so it's essentially around a $500 to $600 hood from Jags, but super pumped. So my 76 square body is going to have a cowl hood. It is a little dinged up, but we are going to go ahead and fix it up. And I think it is air specific, and I think it'll look pretty good on there, especially since the hood that I have on my truck is pretty dinged up as well. So the Fast and Furious Jetta, super pumped. I talked to the guys down at Modern Image in California, and it will take about 4 days for them to make the graphics kit. So we do need to get this thing painted by the end of the year, so we can go ahead and get the graphics kit ordered up. And I might actually just go ahead and order it here in a week or two and get this thing, get parts piled up. So anyways, yesterday we did have some time. I went ahead and painted the headlight buckets. Got the left, right headlight buckets there. Now these are the Euro Golf R headlights. So I just wanted to kind of show you guys what's going on there. Super excited. So awesome to finally see some paint go down on this, guys. And of course we have our Volkswagen Golf grille. We refinished in our candy white OEM paint coat as well. Super, super excited to see some paint go down on this. So we have our OEM grille, which was brand new, our headlight trims, which were brand new. So super excited on those. We also have our wheel flares. Now these wheel flares came textured, so I took 80 grit on a DA and just sanded the shit out of them and got the texture knocked down, and then I had to apply several coats of high build primer, and they were rough. I was actually a little bit worried. I thought maybe I ruined them with the 80 grit DA, but by the time we went ahead and 320 sanded them out, and we got them all ready. I'm just gonna go ahead and take one loose here. We also have our 3M double-sided tape already installed, and they came out absolutely awesome, guys. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but they are smooth finish now. They came out awesome. Let's see here. I think that one is the rear. So super excited to see these flares come together. So flares are ready. Our Wings West body kit is ready. Our grill insert is ready. Our E-Code headlight trim are ready. Our headlights are fitted. We are working on the rear spoiler. Now, I would have probably painted the spoiler with all the other parts, but we actually found some pretty severe damage on this. These parts come really rough from Wings West, and I'm not downing their company at all, but man, for the type of money you spend, you'd hope that they were just in a little bit better condition. I know they just assume that it has to go to a body shop anyways to get painted, but man, there was a really bad crack right here on the top. Now, for all we know, this part's been sitting around since the early 2000s or even earlier, so it could have just been from storage. We also have a pretty severe crack on the back here, so we're gonna have to go ahead and dig that out. I don't know if you guys can see that. As I pull on the wing and give it a little stress, you can see the crack open up. So we're gonna go ahead and grind that out, and we are gonna repair it with some resin and some fiberglass, and as well as this one as well. And we're gonna go ahead and finish out with some reinforced body filler, and go ahead and get it in high build primer. And we do have our bumper here. You can see we are repairing the license plate holes. I did grind it down and use some 3M repair material. I also reinforced the backside as well, kind of hard to see, but we're gonna go ahead and finish that out. A couple scrapes here, and get that ready for primer. We're gonna prime that at the same time as the spoiler. We have our center section of the spoiler here. It's ready for primer. Of course, there was a couple pinholes, little scratches and things like that. Our end plates, there was lots of pinholes on these, so we had them all filled, ready for primer. We also have our grill filler piece from Strictly Foreign. Now, this came all the way from the UK. It was a very, very hard piece to find, but we were lucky enough to find it. It comes in pretty rough shape, honestly, so we're gonna go ahead and we already kind of fixed this up quite a bit, and we pretty much have it ready for high build primer now. But this is going to kind of snap over here over the grill, and we'll go ahead and attach that with 3M double-sided tape and probably some screws through the backside, and that actually fills the gap that we will have from running a Golf grill and headlights to a Jetta hood, because the Golf hood will actually drop down a little bit in the center there. So this actually fills that gap. So super excited to have found one of these. I actually ordered it, and I contacted the company right after, and I got no response, nothing. I had honestly no idea. They did charge my bank account. Like I said, it came from the UK, so it took a few weeks to get it, and super happy when it actually did show up that they actually sent it and not just took me for my money. But super pumped. So there is some updates on the Jetta. We're getting lots of little parts ready to go. Tell me in the comments what you guys think about the spoiler. I'm gonna go ahead and get to work on the Toyota and the Lexus. Please tell me down in the comments as well what you guys think of the channel, the content. What do you guys want to see more of? Hit that like button if you haven't yet. If you haven't, hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next one.
Ooh, like LeBron, though, or like Bonzo. Ooh, I'm a baller, yeah, shot caller, yeah. They love me, you can't touch me, nah, can't trust me. I'm too lucky. Look at me, look at you, what you see, what you do.